Finland! The coat of arms of Finland was invented in the 16th century. Hang on, I'm forgetting to do the intro. Roll intro. Roll intro. I don't know, it's been 2 hours editing this intro thing together and I don't bloody use it. That'll do. So, last time on A Farewell to Arms, we reviewed the coat of arms of Argentina, which ended up being more disappointing than a birthday card with no money in it. If you haven't seen that video, I do recommend you go watch it, because it will bring you up to speed, and also because I heard it was the best video ever uploaded to YouTube. This isn't just me saying this, yeah? Take a look at some of the comments. So yeah, think of that. We got quite a few suggestions, and rest assured they are all on the shortlist, so do look out for those in future episodes. But today we're going to go with Finland, as suggested by Carol Walker. Disclosure of nepotism, Carol is in fact my cousin, and she's also getting married in a couple of weeks. Yay! So that's why she's getting preferential treatment. Also, it was her birthday recently, so this is to make up for the disappointment of me sending a birthday card with no money in it. Finland's coat of arms is a special one, and I really do mean special. I'm going to get to why in a minute, but firstly, I'm going to draw a lion for you all. That's a thing. That's just what I do now. So I'm going to do this in real time with this graphically tably mabob. I should point out ahead of time that I can't actually draw. I don't even know how this thing works. Magic, probably. So, here we go. Drawing a lion. So, okay. What makes up a lion? So we've got a mane. Oh, not bad. Good start, good start. Oh, who am I kidding? I can draw. This is going really well. Bit of a pronounced cranium there. Teeth, he needs teeth. Let's make this a bit smaller. Shing, shing, rah. Right, and we need a body. And the hind leg. How do hind legs work? How do they look? It's like the Monty Python foot. And strong, muscular forearms. Okay, and obviously we need a tail. There we go. Not looking too bad at all. Just whack some claws on that and we'll call it a day. Great, and just to finish it off, blood dripping down his mouth because he is a badass lion. Rah! Man, lions are so cool. Right, so that is my lion. Now obviously I'm not going to call Paris as soon as I finish editing this video and demand that they hang it in the Louvre, and I don't think the Vatican are currently rushing to get me on the phone in order to commission me to give the Sistine Chapel ceiling a fresh lick of paint. Of course, if the Pope is watching, give me a call. I'm cheaper than I could probably undercut Michelangelo or any of the turtles. But to be fair to my art skills, I did just whip that up in like 30 seconds. What the hell is Finland's excuse? Now, I'm certainly not the first person in the history of the internet to point out how utterly derpy that lion is, and Christ, I hope I'm not going to be the last. But what I don't think has been properly explained so far is just how this monstrosity came into being. Picture the scene. It's about 1560 AD, give or take a couple of years, and the Grand Duke of Finland, John III, wants a new coat of arms for his family tomb. Now, his brother Eric decides to take a swing at it, but unfortunately, being the mid-16th century, their graphics tablets weren't very good back then, and Adobe Illustrator was only available in beta. Now, couple all of this with the fact that Eric was quite clearly a moron and couldn't be trusted to make a picture out of macaroni and glitter pens, let alone the coat of arms of an entire nation, and the results were, as you've seen, a little bit lackluster. Now, at some point or another, Eric would have had to have presented this coat of arms to his brother, John III, and this is probably how the conversation went down. Hey Eric, Merry Christmas. Hey, John III, the Grand Duke! Merry Christmas, bro! What's going on? Oh, not a lot, just doing some duking. Nice, good duking? Yeah, pretty good duking. Pretty grand. How about you? Well, because it's Christmas, I have made you a present. You've made me a present. Yeah, right, okay. Stick with me here, but I think you're going to love it. Go on. Well, you know how you wanted a new coat of arms for Finland, yeah? Oh my god, you haven't gone and commissioned a professional designer, have you? No, well, right, I drew it myself. Oh. I didn't think you were any good at... Oh yeah, no, this is great, have you got it with you? Let's see it. Oh my god, you are going to love this. Ready? Yeah, go for it. So... Thank you, Eric. This is so nice. I knew you'd love it! So, we can use it, yeah? Oh, yeah, totally. I think I'll put this... I'm gonna put this right over here on the family tomb. And then that way, I can enjoy it when I'm not alive. Nice. I was thinking we could use it for Finland's official coat of arms too. Yeah. Eric, what's with the lion? What about it? Eric, we don't really have lions in Finland or anywhere else in Europe. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I barely even know what a lion looks like. Oh well, you could never guess. So glad you like it, dude. So, I don't suppose you've got anything for me? Yes, mate, I got you a flat screen TV. And so, European history was forever changed by one man awkwardly accepting a gift that nobody in their right mind should have ever given in the first place. Now, obviously at this stage you're thinking, well, we know Zeke is a master historian, so that is exactly how it must have went down, and Finland have clearly just stuck with the same coat of arms ever since then. But no, Finland have actually had quite a few different coats of arms over the years since then, but they just keep on coming back to this derpy lion screaming in agony because it stepped on a sword with not just one but both feet, while simultaneously stabbing itself through the eye with its own weird, freaky robotic hand thing. Imagine how different this review could have been if they just stuck with the bear wearing the badass knuckle dusters. Alright, let's bag it and tag it. Originality. I'm not quite sure how to do this one, because on the one hand it's nothing revolutionary, on the other hand... Have you ever seen a lion drawn like that? I'm gonna give this one a C. Artistic skill. Are you kidding me? This one gets an F. As in, what the badassery. Now, it does have a lion on its crest, and admittedly, lions are more fierce than, say, a quail, or a manatee, or a double wattle cassowary. But if I saw this lion at a zoo, I wouldn't have any qualms about letting children pet it, shortly before the on-site vet came along and kindly put it to sleep. And lastly, effort. Finland. Apply yourself. Overall, Finland, your coat of arms is worth nothing more than an F+, I'm afraid. But we can readdress your performance when you go back to using Knuckles the Bear. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It really means a lot to me. But one tiny little job for you, if you'd be kind enough to indulge me further. We need to get this video to Finland, and I can only do that with your help. If you think they need to up their game, and they bloody do, then these are a few of the people who you can tweet this helpful review to. Firstly, quite simple enough, at Finland. And secondly...
This is blasphemy! This is madness!
This is Finland! Include the hashtag Finland, just so the country at large can see it. And if you get space, do tag me in. I'm at Ironman Mode. If we get a response, I'll be sure to let you guys know. So that's Finland. Subscribe if you haven't already to see who we tackle next. Thanks to Carol for the suggestion. Leave your own in the comments below, and hopefully next time, well, I think we're about due for an example of a great coat of arms. Until next time, Nakamin. Badassery. It does have a lion on its coat of arms, and that's pretty neat. Lions are, of course, more fearsome than, say, quails, or manatees, or double-wattled cassowary. Double-wattled... what is it? Than, say, a quail, or a manatee. Than, say... which is more terrifying than, say, a quail, or... let's try that again, using words. It does have a lion on its coat of arms, which is of course more terrifying than, say, a quail, or a lion, or a... see what I did there. Than, say, a quail, or a tiger. I don't know why there's a tiger now involved. Hello. Where did you come from? Which is more impressive than, say, a quail, or a manatee, or a double-wattled cassowary. Cassowary. It's not berry. Cassowary. Than, say, a quail, or a manatee, or a double-wattled cassowary. And I've done it again. And I knew I was going to do that as well. Knew I was going to do that. Then say a quail, or a manatee, or... come on! It does have a lion on its coat of arms, which of course is more terrifying than, say, a quail, or... more terrifying than, say, a quail, or a manatee, or a double-wattled cassowary. Got the cassowary right, I messed up the manatee this time. Would this line sound equally as good if I just changed it all to panda?